Hello, my name is Michael Howell, and today I will be talking about growing up and how it was for me. So, to start off with the parenting styles of um, my parents were very strict on me as far as like schooling goes. I had to get like all A's. If I got a B, it would be like automatic punishments for me in school, and that was kind of growing up throughout entire like elementary through um, high school and even now in college. Not so much now in college, but growing up, they were very, very disciplined with me. They would take away my stuff if I didn't get the grades, get mad at me, and there was a lot of punishment. And I think that was very influential on me at the time. I didn't really see it. I was like, oh, like I could easily just get a B or get a C and pass. But seeing it now, it really, really benefited me a lot. And my mom and dad's parenting styles were very different. My mom was more the disciplinary. She was more the one checking the grades. She was more the one doing the punishments. And my dad was kind of very chill and laid back. And I think their personalities blended very well together. I think it would have been very, very difficult to be with two parents who are very disciplined. And I think the one, it kind of just balanced it out, especially them being together and living in the same household. It was kind of just like ask your mom or check with your mom. And yeah, it was very interesting. And I think as far as the respect for authority, I mean, my mom was growing up in a Hispanic household. I think often we are like about respecting authority, and um, it was no cuss words, no like respect what your parents say, and that's kind of how it was, very disciplined. And as far as like the pictures in the snapshot, I included the one on the bottom right, which is the walk to the Easter walk, La Lomita walk, which is where we walk a mile to the church. And I included this because the church was something that was very important to my family and growing up. And as you see, like all my cousins there, that was Easter also. Like we all go to the beach together. We would do that every single day growing up together. Go to the beach, go do that mile walk from the church to this little area where we celebrate Easter. And I think growing up in the Hispanic household, it was kind of like, well, we're all Catholic, but um, also just like having that discipline of church and going to CCD on the weekends and all that like family tradition value kind of went into everything as far as like the strong family bond that we had with all my cousins and with my aunts and uncles, because I think really, yes, it is about parent discipline, but I think also when you have aunts and uncles and cousins who are your same age, and I think that kind of all goes into effect as far as the person you turn out to become, and your influences on your life and what you choose to do. I also chose to include the taco taco Rico on the right because that was kind of a tradition that we'd all go to. As you know, like tacos are big, and especially living in South Texas near the border, I think I'm a little biased, but I think we have the best Mexican food in the country. But it was just like a tradition to me, and even now when I go back home from college, we go there. Like that's the first stop we go to, and it just reminds me of childhood, and it's like a little snapshot because it's something that we go to even till this day, and we often go after church or go to a big family event, like, oh, let's go to Taco Rico. So I included that as well. And I also included the picture of playing tennis with my cousin because I think, my parents always made me play a sport growing up and often put me in classes and practice and pushed me to become the best player I can be. And growing up, I love sports, and I think it had a big impact on me as far as the discipline that you kind of take into other parts of your life. I mean, I think sports kind of play much a wider role of just a sport you play. You meet a lot of people, you make a lot of friends, you make teammates, you learn how to work through a loss, you learn how to like overcome challenges that you face in training, the discipline of training. And I think you just gain so much out of sports in general besides just playing. It's kind of like a life value. And my parents kind of always emphasize that, like, oh, you need to be playing a sport at all time. They put me in all the sports growing up as a little kid, and played doubles with my cousin, which was funny because it's always like known like it's very hard to play with a sibling or person, especially doubles. But um, those are all just very great memories that I have, and I think the influences that my parents had on me, my cousins, my aunts and uncles definitely shaped me to becoming the person I can be. And as far as discipline and all these different aspects of my life. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Overall, growing up, it was strong spec. Overall, growing up was there was a strong sense of like family, respect, value, pride, and yeah, that's it. Thank you.